Hey guys, I wanted to talk about my experience here on Absolver, okay? Besides the videos that I'm posting up, I want to talk about my experience on Absolver. My experience in Absolver overall has been up and down, left and right, zigzag, yada 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 yada. But what I want to say is my experience in Absolver overall is a good experience. From being on here as a prospect to it growing up. Well, alright, let me just cut the bullshit. Absolver is a martial art fighting game where you are brought to the world of adult as a prospect and work your way up to become an Absolver. Now, in technically, this is a martial art fighting game. Technically, you gotta look at it. I said technically so many damn times, but technically, you gotta look at it through the eyes of a upcoming martial artist to a full experienced master of their own style of martial arts. Now, unfortunately, my style is ninjutsu, wushu, and jeet kune do, which I named ninshudo, as you could see in my previous other video. But it was not really my ninshudo deck. It was just a bullshit deck that I was doing. But as far as that, it teaches you how to develop your own fighting style, how to adapt to the world of Absolver, of Adele, and basically meet new people and make your own story. It has a short story, but it's not really that long. It's more like a very short story. The main thing about it is from the developers, they said the real story is you. You are the story. Whoever you fight, like you grow up as an adult, as a prospect, you finish Riserin, you beat Riserin, you become an Absolver, and then after that you got Downfall. But pretty much after that, there's nothing more to you, because you know the developers banned the game. Fuck you, slow clap. Anyway, yeah, fuck you, slow clap. But anyway, overall, it's a very nice game to experience fighting style. What I want to say about Absolver itself is that the fact that it's very complicated. It can be complicated sometimes, and it can also irritate you sometimes, because you know it does lag. It does tend to lag. It doesn't have really much of a server, but it doesn't really have much of a great server as it used to, because the developers abandoned the game, but the server's still up to play this game, and it's still on the PlayStation Store. So I don't know how much it costs now. People who got it for free was on here left and right, but my skills in Absolver, is okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I beat high ranked people who are slightly skilled or slightly skilled or skilled to my level, because I am a rank. And also I've been beaten by people who are higher ranked than me. So I have my up and down moments. Even though I'm a cocky bastard and I'm a troll and I'm an asshole, and I'm not gonna stop. Well, I stop once in a while. I'm humble though overall for the experience though, bad and good. So I'm not saying this like, hey, I'm gonna retire from Absolver, because you know damn well I ain't gonna retire. The soonest second I start retiring from Absolver is the day that I probably stop playing PlayStation or find a better game. So when that game comes out and it surpasses the level of likeness that I have for Absolver, then I will stop playing Absolver. But as far as that, no, overall I'm be on here for a very long time. And if this was about other Absolver players that play this game, they give it up because they don't really find any more things to do in it except just fight, make your own deck, fight, improve. But that's what this game is mainly about. They don't understand that, some people don't understand that you are the story of this game. You think because, okay, I already beat the game, it's everything, I'm already done, I'm not gonna fight this more. And find out that you ain't even at J status, so you don't know what you experiencing. Some people think because they beat the game, they're done with the game, or they beat Downfall and the main story of the game and just be done with it. But no, you really not done. You have a long way to go. But overall, you have 3v3s in here that's not really popular as it used to, because I used to be 3v3s a lot. The one thing I would like admit about her that I do not like. I don't like. How can I put this? I don't like high skilled players, but I respect them. Now, as you know, I'm about to go with this. Y'all already know I got my ass whooped by a lot. I got my ass whooped by a lot of people. I whooping ass and got my ass whooped by a lot of people. I beaten people down to the brick. I got beaten down to a brick. People that I have beaten were at my skill level or higher, or slightly higher than my skill level, but I had beaten them. And I'm great for that. That tells me I'm improving. But people that I just can't beat yet tells me that I have much more to learn, even though I hate that. But you always got stuff to learn. You are a human being. You are upcoming martial arts. Even though they beat you, even though they beaten you, and you're not much of skill to them, they go to the next person that beaten them. They still trying to learn on top of them. So you got to catch up to that person. Now, if you beat that person who that person have a hard time beating, and you beat that person, that would be weird, because I never seen that situation where, like, since for instance, if I can't beat Curly, and Curly can't beat Pie, but I beat Pie, even though I can't beat neither one of them. I got my ass whooped a lot by a lot of them. I got ass whooped by Scrappy, Ron Stroke, Curly, Pie. Who else? Who else? Pie. Who else? Sage. But I have beaten him more times than I beaten Curly and the rest of them. But overall, man, I don't like them, but I do respect the skill they have, though. I ain't gonna diss nobody's skill like, oh, your skills is trash or something like that. If I did, then I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about then. But I don't like the person, but I do respect the skill. Now, overall, to compare to Absolver to other fighting games like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, which the high name brain games, they're the top 3 name brain fighting games. The thing I don't want to play about those games anymore is that I don't feel about those games anymore because it's a side-scroll and beat 'em up. I get bored over a side-scroll and beat 'em up. Sure, you can put a lot of combos and stuff like that, but it gets boring. I want to do that no more. I want to experience something where I have an option to move around my environment, interact with the environment. Now, Mortal Kombat has the side-scroll beat 'em up, but you also interact with environments. So now I know what you're about to say, but then Mortal Kombat has that too. But the thing is that when you're looking at this game right here, Absolver, you have 3D fighting, which is basically you have a whole awareness of your surrounding. You can move to the side of the corner, you can move everywhere. I like an area where I can fully move. That's why I don't really play Mortal Kombat that much anymore. I would have got 11, but I wasn't feeling 11. I watched the story. It's a good story, but as far as that, playing it, no, it just gets boring. Because after that, there's nothing really else to do. Now, you probably saying, like, after you beat Absolver and stuff, and you become a full prospect and J status, then what is there to do in here? Well, you are the story. You go up there, fight good experienced people, chat with them. You are the story. You are the story. You go up there, fight good players, learn from them, join a school, do whatever. I got my own school, people join. I got like 2 people join yesterday, but I have like overall like 20 something students or something like that. I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while time. I need to catch up on my schoolwork. Well, my dojo at this game. So I need to help people out. But overall, this game is very experienced. I'm proud and glad to have this experience to play this game in my life. This Absolver has become a big part of my life. I've been playing this for like 3 years, and I am a black belt. Jade status wise, I'm a Jade status at this game. You have different ranks to this game. You have no rank, which is an empty no rank. You have silver, not silver, a bronze, which is basically like a white belt status. You have silver, who's basically like, I don't know, a purple belt, or purple blue belt. And then you have gold, who's basically like a brown belt. And then after that, you pretty much have jade, which is the black belt status. So it don't really go by that color coordination, but each marking that you have on there tells you how skilled you are at the thing. Now you'd be surprised. There's the people who on this game that just started as an emerald status, and they just know the game just like down to T. And I fought those people and beaten them. But they have good potential in the future. But right now they just need to work on more. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because you're a high rank J status doesn't mean you can't be beaten by somebody who's way skilled to you with a lower rank. That's just baloney. Okay, I did karate for like 3 years, and I've seen people get beat with black belt status by lower rank people. I've seen it on YouTube and I've seen it in person. But overall, it's a very good feeling to play this game, because I like it because it's a new experience, a new detail of fighting that I've never seen before from the other previous fighting games, like I said, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. The only flaws about this game is that it doesn't have a jump button, so therefore if you fall off a cliff, you're basically done. You can't grip the cliff. I mean, you think about it, I know in this game you're a martial artist. Every fighting skill you know, but the 2 flaws you can't do, well actually 3, is that you can't jump, you can't swim, and you can't grip the edge when you're about to fall down. And I just be looking at that like, what the fuck? All the fighting skills in the world, and you don't have enough common sense to grab the ledge when you know you're about to fall to your death, or you're about to fall in the water, or have enough common sense to swim? That's like crazy to me. But like I said before, it's a good game overall. I'm proud and happy to have every experience from each fighter on Absolver. Whether I like you or not, I'm proud and happy to have the experience to fight you and have the honor to fight you, even though I may not like you, but I do respect your skill. So, and I especially don't like Curly. I really hate Curly. But overall, it's an honor to fight somebody that's skilled level. Now, I'm gonna be on the Absolver for a while, a long time. But anybody who wants to join the game on PlayStation, I'm on PlayStation. I'm not on Xbox. I don't do Xbox because I'm a Sony fan. But if you're new to Absolver, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, here's the advice to you: do not be afraid to go out and define your own character by putting your own self in there. Like me, with my character, I put my personality into my character. My personality is my character. When I come on Absolver, I basically in cosplay role. Like basically, I am this character for this moment. Yeah. But in real life, I'm a really nice and chill dude. I don't really do all the talking shit and stuff like that. But as far as that in the game, I like to troll, like the bullshit and stuff like that. Cause you know, it's a game. It's a fucking game. Like, let's be serious. Nobody's gonna come up and fight you in real life over no fucking game. Somebody may talk that shit, but you know, it's not really gonna happen. But overall, this is a nice game. I hope you enjoyed this. If you play this game, you have a lot of opportunities to explore the Dell, even though it may not be a long map, but it might be long to you, and it's a medium-sized map to me. But it's open world. It got a lot of ranking and stuff. But if you play this game, I hope you have the best of luck, and I hope to see you in CTs once you get here. But I wouldn't try to go in CTs after you pick Downfall and try to learn every move. When I first joined CTs, I developed a good deck that was good for me, and I was beating people with it. Even though I got my ass whooped a lot, but I figure out and study some decks. After that, before I jumped in CTs again, I actually learned every move. After I lost that previous fight, when I got my ass whooped by a high skilled player, I think he was Silver or something like that. It was a long time ago. I quit. I didn't quit the game because, you know, ass whoop is going to be part of this game. But I went and learned every move from every NPC, from every player that I possibly could, and mastered every move in this game. Sword, hand count, and when Downfall came in, I spent my time in Downfall, going in there and learning every Feijin move from sword to fist, and then after that I was good. I was fighting, but I was at when Downfall came out, I was already at Emerald status at that time. I didn't really join CTs again until I studied or learned every move in this game. So overall, I am well, in the title it gives me a Grandmaster, but I don't like to call myself Grandmaster. I'm just a master, or a sensei. Well, however you want to pick. Everybody's a sensei in their own way of their fighting style. So enjoy the game, have fun, and don't forget, always stay positive. And even though it may piss you off sometimes, but still trying to find a way to stay positive. If you need to get off the game and take a break, cool off, it's pissing you off that bad because you don't want to break your $500 or $400 PlayStation 4, then go ahead and do that. Like sometimes in moderation, I'm a part-timer in this game now because I'm already fully experienced in the fighting. Even though I have more to learn, but I am a part-time. I guess off of here and I play other games like Shinobi Strikers, Nioh 2, Black Desert. It's always good to be off once in a while, because this game could stress you out if you're really a high toxic and high blood pressure type person. But first of all, just try to remain positive. Well, that's it. Enjoy your experience on Absolver, and I hope to see you when you get here. I am Kumo Uchiha. If you want to join my school, hey, you're welcome to oblige. I'll try to help you best I can. Like I said, I am going to start trying to help my students. I just been busy with life and stuff like that to even have stuff to do on here. I can barely post right now because I'm working a full-time job and stuff like that. But as far as that, if you're at my school, I'll try my best to help you. I need to get back to my previous students' house. I was helping before because I've been missing out on them. And hope to see you when you get here. Peace.